Hi, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the last episode when we started to discuss what you should ask a land seller for when you're buying land, specifically if you're buying from a company. I'm going to be continuing that conversation today. I'm Solomon Wangwe, you're watching Own Land in Kenya. So, last time I shared with you that you need to ask for 4 specific things to begin with. Number 1, company registration certificate. Number 2, the PIN certificate for the company. Number 3 is the memorandum and articles of association for that company. And number 4 was the CR12, which is a form you get from the company registrar's office. You can watch the last episode to get more information on that. Next, you will need to ask for a copy of the title deed to the property that you're considering buying. Very important that it be a certified copy. The reason you want it certified is to ensure that you've enlisted the complicity or the cooperation of a licensed lawyer, because only licensed lawyers can certify documents as being authentic copies of the originals. So you want to ask for a certified copy of the title deed to the property that you're considering buying, because you'll also need it to do a search. Very important. The next thing you'll need to ask the land seller to provide you, if they're a company, is a copy of the Registry Index Map. It's typically referred to as a RIM in short, but the Registry Index Map will typically look like a blueprint of a giant map, and it'll contain the land reference number or the title number to the property that you're considering buying. The reason it's important that you obtain this document, and it also again needs to be a certified copy. Usually these are certified by the district surveyor in the area that you're looking to invest in. Very important that it be a certified copy, because then that way it's an authentic document. And the reason it's important is because it proves that the title and the property that you're considering buying literally exists within the confines of the country of Kenya. It's not unusual for people to buy land and find out later that it doesn't exist in the Registry Index Map, which basically means they bought thin air, right? Remember, you're buying a property, they'll give you a title deed, which is a symbol of many other things, and I'll share a little bit more about that in a future episode. But the title deed really is the most useless piece of document in that whole chain of events, and this is part of the reason why. You're buying a piece of land that is physical, that exists somewhere on a piece of ground somewhere in the country. The only proof you have of its actual existence is its reference in the Registry Index Map. That's why it's important that you obtain a certified copy of one. The next thing you want to ask for is a copy of the Mutation Form. That's its actual name, the Mutation Form. The Mutation Form, especially if you're buying a property that has been subdivided from a larger parcel, as we typically do, and this is a good point for you if you're going to buy land from Goshen Acquisitions. These are the things you need to ask us for. If you're not buying from Goshen Acquisitions or from someone else, ask them to provide you these documents. Very important. They mean more than the actual title deed that they're going to give you when you finish paying. So ask for a mutation form, a certified copy. Again, these are also certified by the district surveyor. When you ask for one, you typically pay about 400 shillings at the cash office in the Ministry of Lands or the survey department, and they issue you a certified copy of the mutation form. And as the name suggests, it simply shows you how the original property mutated or changed from a larger parcel to a smaller one. And it will also contain the same title deed number that will be on your title deed, and that will also be referenced in the Registry Index Map. Another reason it's important to ask for that is because it needs to match its shape and form in the Registry Index Map. So once you've asked for the RIM, you need to ask for the certified copy of the mutation form and make sure that all the information tallies and perfectly match. If any of those do not perfectly agree with each other, you need to interrogate and find out why, and more likely you will need to walk away, because it's a sign that something fishy has gone on. Something in the due process has been left out, and that's not a safe environment for you to invest in. I hope that information helps. If you have any further questions about this, please send us an email, or you can reach us through our Facebook page. All our social media platforms are up and running as well, and we can share those questions in the future episodes. You're watching Own Land in Kenya. I am Solomon Wangwe, and stay tuned for more information about strategic land investment.